guys, Chaz Pivot Baseball Rebellion, and I'm going to go over one of the most important drills you can do if you have a high school team or a travel team where the players throw to each other, and that's side toss, okay? So over here I've got everything set up, and what I want to be really clear about is where to sit, how to make sure you're doing this safely, and how to make sure you're giving the hitter the best opportunity to get the best practice possible. So I'm going to flip a few to Eric, and he's just going to catch it. But one of the things I want to really highlight, okay, is how I hold the ball. So I hold the ball in a traditional four-seam grip, which is fine, but I'm not going to use my wrist at all when I throw this. So what's going to happen is I'm going to come back and I'm going to come through and I'm just going to release the ball with a stiff wrist. So it'll look like this. I come through and I just release. So my wrist hasn't moved. There's no flipping. There's no finger action. We want to make sure that we're giving a firm flip that's straight and strong. Okay, so come out here and you'll get a little bit better view of what I'm talking about. And again, I'm just going to flip a few of these to Eric, and he's just going to catch them. So again, my wrist is going to be straight and strong. I want to go back and through. Okay, really, really simple. I want to look at his front hip, and I want Eric's head to already be here. Notice the hitter's nose is already on the contact line, so his head should never look that way at any point. He should be on the ball, watching it in, exactly like that. If you have young players who move their head a lot, that drill is actually a positive drill you can do to get them understanding that their head shouldn't be moving. Let's go one more, Eric. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it poorly. I'm going to use some wrist and some fingers, and what's going to happen is I'm going to shoot it up in the air like that. That's super common. The other thing that's happened is you can release too early, and now it's on the ground. And I didn't tell him I was going to do that, so he looked a little goofy. All right, now what we're going to do now is he's going to hit a few, and I want you to see the cadence of how I go back, how he loads with me, and how that all works together. So I'm trying to throw right at his front hip. Good. So now if I want him to pull some balls, I can throw a little further out in front. Now, one of the main mistakes people make in front toss, don't hit this one, is they throw it too deep. So again, he's going to catch this one. This is where I'm trying to throw it, okay? But if you throw it back here, that's coming right back at your face. And that's a no zone, okay? So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we're putting it out in front of the hitter. We'd rather them pull the ball, because of where we're sitting, than hit it backside here. But if you do want to work a little bit deeper and you're confident and you're tossing, you can go a little deeper and he can hit the ball middle or backside gap. Side toss is a great way for high school and travel teams and middle school teams to get a ton of reps on a moving ball, but make your players watch this video so they can do it safely and they can do it so that the hitter gets what we want out of it. Thanks for watching.